Hello, beautiful souls. Another powerful message that it's coming for you. Allow yourself to feel the presence in your heart right now so you can fully listen with your beautiful heart, the love and frequency in between the words, that it's here for you. That's what you came for. So I wanted to share with you actually asking question like how often do you catch yourself running away from this present moment? Because that shows up in my life, in past, of course, in abundance, right now also in a shape of multitasking. Something happens, let me run, abandon myself and what I'm doing right now. Let me run and fix this, get it out of the way. And when it's done, then I am coming back to myself and doing what I know is the most important. Okay, so I found myself having this new habitual behavior that comes from my past conditioning, yet it couldn't surface until I became mama to 2 furry babies. Until I actually, months later, after I got them and went so much through with them, all of it, all shades of the rainbow, I actually allowed myself to realize, oh my goodness, in my life, on my journey, this is my version of motherhood. And it has nothing to do with comparing that to anyone else, because I bet many who listen to that might be like, I don't think so. But this is my experience, right? That surfaces to help me release the old pattern. So, how often do you actually find yourself running away from yourself? Running away from yourself from here and now? How often do you actually sit down every day or every week to look in, to look within and see if there is maybe something you are missing? Because the thing is that we're habitually blaming the outside world and other people and circumstances for us not having what we desire or not being who we know deep in our hearts we came here to be. Okay? And Neville Goddard says that this is one of the biggest misconceptions, one of the biggest things we can do to be in our own way when we believe in a second cause, that something outside of us is actually the reason for how we think and feel and how our lives looks like. So I'm going to encourage you, because today is the day when I sat down and I wrote down answers to some deep questions. And the first few minutes, more than few minutes, how my mind was hooked on getting me out of me. I kid you not. It was like fighting Rambo, right? It's like each time I shift my attention here, the old mind is conditioned and trained to take me out of that. And it took a while to constantly coming back to me, answer those questions and see the truth. Now, the most precious reward in all of it is to actually to be able to see those tiny little or big blocks, beliefs, that they are on the way for me to being fully in my purpose, fully in my light, fully in my joy. So I'm going to encourage you to create a daily or a weekly routine, something where you can start shape-shifting your attention away from the outside and an analytical mind and where it takes us into the center of you, into your heart. So imagine, how would you feel if every single day you would pause 3 times a day and you would sit in your energy and you would feel, and you would observe. And oh, there is a negative thought. Oh my goodness, I've been actually unconsciously running away from that thought. Ta-da! And then you can realize, oh my goodness, I no longer actually have to be a slave to the old pattern where I sense something is there, something I don't like, and I run away from it instead of looking at it, taking it, grabbing it by its throat, looking at it and dealing with it. Because it is that simple. It is that simple. Is it easy? Is it easy to constantly keep on shifting your attention when you are trained and conditioned to not to? Not in my case. It is not in my case. If you will start doing that at all, I cannot tell if it's going to be easy for you or not. You need to try it for yourself. But there is a big chance it will not be easy. It will be challenging. But the more often you will return back to your divinity, to you being with you sitting in your magnificence and experiencing whatever flows through it, whatever it is there blocked, stacked, because it simply wants your attention. It wants your time. It wants to be seen and felt so it can be released on its own. That's what usually it is the case. Usually. Nearly all of the people I ever worked with and all of the times that I went within, which is thousands and thousands, it was some old blocked stuck emotion, some memory within me that simply wanted to be seen, felt, no longer resisting, running away from it, fully felt, acknowledged. Where did it came from? How it shows up in my life? What is it stopping me from doing, being, and feeling? Fully feel it and then just sit with it. Give it space and love, breathe through it. Every single time, what happens? On its own, disappears. On its own, it is being transmuted into just simply higher energy, leaving me empowered, magnetic, beaming and radiating with the highest light. Every single time. If you will do the same thing, I promise that will become your experience. And it will be easier and easier and easier to go back to it. I'm gonna send you lots of love. And if you are joining this adventure, please comment below. I am in. I am all in. I am sitting in my magnificence. I'm sending you lots of love and I will see you soon.